Welcome back to Financier Pro YouTube channel. Please subscribe. Thank you for being here. 1 out of 3 Americans are almost homeless. They're one paycheck away from being homeless, guys. So let's talk about it. Got my water. According to personal finance website bankrate.com, approximately 62% of Americans have no emergency savings for things such as emergency room visits, which cost $1,000 or more, or a car repair that may cost you $500 or more. So you get to the mechanic and you get the rate and you be like, oh my God, I will have no money after I pay this bill, and I have to pay this to get to work. You know what I mean? Especially if you don't have any buses or anything running around and you don't want to get on the bus. Uber is charging way more now because of the cars, the reduction in used cars and things like that, parts. So everything is messed up right now. And you are definitely one paycheck away from being homeless. What do you do? What can you do is plan for things like this. Plan in advance, work your tail off now, invest in yourself, invest in crypto or stocks or something like that. You need some money coming in just in case things like this happens. That's what this channel is all about. We're building passive income, building wealth, and building savings. You will not know. You cannot predict the future and know what's going to happen because things like this happens living day to day, every day, so what can we do? Let's jump into it. When a person lives on the street, normally you could probably go to college and not know that a lot of these college students are homeless as well. So I have a lot of college people that looks at my videos, and if you're in college and you're homeless, you have to figure it out. Get a job like I did when I was in college. I had a job, multiple jobs. You deliver pizzas, you go work for Uber, whatever you have to do to survive. So it's messed up out here. Let's see. Homelessness, a paycheck away from for most Americans. 40% of Americans only miss one paycheck. And you know what? With this pandemic going on, and the government saving people from being homeless, it's millions of people on the list right now that have not paid their rent for over a year or two, and they're only saved by this law right now from the CDC that cannot, they can't get put out because of COVID. But that's going to end soon, and millions of people will be homeless. Millions more will be added to the homeless population. So you better figure it out right now. These landlords are not playing. They're trying to put you out so they can get their money. They have maintenance and other things to pay for as well. And you sitting back, kicking it, collecting your money. I hope you know that messes up your credit, and it messes up the system that they use nationally. They have a system to pull up your name and social and see that you have not paid rent. It's going to be hard for you to get an apartment with that on your background. Trust me. I know. Trust me. So that's something you have to think about. And a lot of people don't think about that until they're applying for a new apartment. You're going to be in there Section 8 somewhere, or somewhere that just takes cash. Hopefully they take cash. Research from the Federal Reserve found that 4 in 10 Americans couldn't afford a $400 emergency, and 22% say they expect to forego payments on their bills. Certain communities were prone to economic hardship, especially those that only make $30,000 per year. If you only make $30,000 per year, figure it out, because that is nothing living in America. And I tell everybody, my saying is, nothing in America is free. Nothing in America is free. Hispanic households will be unable to cover basic living expenses. I don't really agree with that because I know a lot of Hispanics who live together, work together, and they help each other out. So I don't know who they're interviewing for these surveys. And I know you go outside and you see on the corner, damn, almost every other corner there's homeless people with signs. Some of them have nice cars that get out begging, and they're collecting money like that. I've seen that too personally. I saw a guy or a female. I saw a couple get out a brand new Charger they had parked down the street. They're walking to the corner with the signs and everything. So there's a lot of scams out there as well. But millions of Americans don't have a savings to fall back on. You need at least $3,000 in your savings just in case. All other money should be in investing, because if you have all your money in the savings account, it's not really doing you any good. I have a high yield savings account, and I have investment accounts, and my Roth IRA, things like that, my retirement accounts, as well as passive income coming in every month. So you have to plan it out, man. This thing is not a game. Life is not a game. Americans age 65 and over are likely to have the most money set aside for unplanned expenses because they have the most experience in life. You don't think about this when you're 20 years old or 18 years old that you can end up homeless. At the end of the spectrum, over a quarter of Americans, 26%, said they had $8,000 or more set aside for emergencies. Roughly two-thirds of households earning less than $30,000 annually. That is crazy. You need at least $100,000 per year to live in America, somewhere middle class. If there is a middle class, I have no idea. It's either you get money or you not. There's no middle. You know what I mean? So, what do you guys think about this? Please comment below. See you next time, man. And you know what? I'm going to leave on this key. Get rich or die trying. Boom. See you next time.